Hello, friends. Sergeant Host Eric here, the Type Police, and we got a rare kind of perp here underneath the badge today. We got a woman who purports to be an ENTJ. Now, I don't type police a lot of people who claim to be ENTJs. I type police some ENTJs who claim to be ENTPs for some reason, but this is a rare one, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to check out this channel, go through her stuff a bit, and determine whether she is in fact an ENTJ, and if so, what we can take away from that in terms of typing people and why she's this way or that way, etc. You know, the normal shit. Here we go. It's the time for the theme song. Try as you might, you just can't type, 'cause you're mistyped. And I've been waiting to pull you over all night. Type police, type police, please pull that guy over. He says he's INTP, but seems extroverted, sensing to me. I think he's ESFP, or type police. Welcome back to Type Police. This is the lady we got here. This is she. She goes by the name of Thais Campos. Thais Campos. I don't know how you say her name. Let's watch her a little bit and see what she has to say.
Hi everyone, Thais here, and this is an introduction video to my channel. So welcome, and I'm glad that you're here watching this video, and I hope that you'll choose to stick around as a subscriber. My channel's focuses are on professional and personal success and intentional living, and I currently post every single day, so I'd be very thankful if you would choose to follow me on this journey, and I'll be here sharing my very best tips with you. On every video, please feel free to like it and comment it. I'm very interested in engaging with you guys and answering questions in the best way that I can, and that's all I have, so thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one.
Well, that certainly is an orderly little introduction, right? So, okay, let's take a look at her other videos and see what her channel's all about. I've interviewed more than 100 times. Here's what I've learned. Why you should be spending more money if you want to save, investing versus spending. 3 things I'm doing to ensure I reach my goals. How to turn internship into job offer. How I learned 2 languages in 6 months. Let's watch this one.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Thais here, and for today's video I'm going to be revealing how I learned 2 different languages in about 6 months. So if you're someone who is going to be moving to a different country soon and they speak a different language from yours there, and you're just trying to learn that, or simply if you're trying to learn 1 or 2 new languages, you may find this video helpful. So let me give you guys a little bit of background and what happened to me and why I had to learn those 2 different languages in the first place. I speak 3 languages, those 3 being Portuguese, Spanish, and English. Portuguese being my native language and the language that I grew up hearing and speaking, but I had to learn both Spanish and English when I moved to a Spanish-speaking country. Now, I was fairly young. I was about 12 years old when I moved, and I moved with my family. And when I moved, or when I was about to move, I kind of had a little bit of a negative attitude towards it because I was young and I didn't want to leave my home country. I didn't know what the experience was going to be like. I was leaving my friends and everything that I had always known. So I really hadn't prepared for it or tried to learn the language beforehand. I really was just kind of thrown into that situation, or I guess I threw myself into that situation because I could have chosen to prepare myself beforehand. But it ended up being okay for me because I did learn those 2 languages fairly quickly.
That's some objective self-criticism there. I have to acknowledge that as a child being moved against my will to another country away from all my friends and stuff, I could have done a better job of preparing myself for that. I gotta acknowledge, I could have done a better job preparing this thing for this video. Okay, let's continue watching her. So far, I'm not seeing anything inconsistent with ENTJ. Certainly, her channel would appear to be very ENTJ-esque. Look at all this shit. You know, she does all the Myers-Briggs stuff, but she also does job interview tips. How to prepare for a job interview. Let's watch a little bit of that one.
Hi everyone, Thais here. Welcome back to my channel. And today I wanted to give you 5 of my top tips to be more successful in interviews. Now first, why do I think I'm qualified to even be talking about interviews in the first place? Well, the answer is actually one of the tips that I was going to give you, and it's that I've practiced a lot throughout the years, and I've been through so many interviews before, and I've gotten feedback from those, and I thought I would share with you what I've learned throughout the years. So without further ado, we're gonna get started. And my number 1 tip is to practice. That's the main key of how you're gonna get better, is to practice. And a few things that you can do in order to practice are, you can practice with your friends, you can practice with family members, siblings, you can practice in a professional setting as well. If your boss doesn't mind giving you a mock interview, you can practice with them.
Okay.
Or your coworkers.
So,
or if you're still in school, you can practice with your classmates as well. I remember back when I was
you
in
might be
college,
inclined to
full
think
class dedicated only
she's talking a lot of SI stuff in terms of experience being critical to success in job interviews. But what I hear is some basic NI truths. She's not ideating out new ideas at all. She's just presenting basic things that she gets elsewhere, pieces of information she's gotten elsewhere, or has figured out herself, or whatever. But you know, like her things are just very straightforward. What she's saying, right? You could try to argue, well, maybe she's an ESTJ. First of all, I'd say her FE is way too good for that. And it's polished FE, polished, practiced FE of the sort you'd expect to see from an ENTJ. The consistency of her execution in the channel, which is to say, she's got all custom thumbs, she's got, let me go back. She's got, most of the things are TE based, TENI things. Tonsillectomy. Best tips for a quick and easy recovery. This is about her own experience, but most of the stuff links to her own experience, and she's going to say these are things I use to do it, but it's still basically NI tips. She's not really giving particular examples. She's using examples more generally than that, I guess you'd say. Best productivity and motivation tips. How to stay productive when you have a chaotic schedule.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Thais here. And for today's video, I wanted to talk to you about how to stay productive while you're having a hectic schedule. So this is going to be for you if you are getting busier and busier at work.
It's so heavily edited too. It's like
events that are going on
she's
in your
taking
life
off
right now,
any and all of the extra
also,
space.
if you work from home or if you have a fluctuating schedule where you're working nights sometimes and during the day other times, or if you are simply just trying to get some tips on how to stay productive, this video is for you. So I do have about 5.
You'll note at the beginning of the video she says, here are the possible goals that you might have that would make this video useful to you. There's a presumption that at no point does one watch videos just to be entertained, right? You always have some goal to serve. And if your goal is to just be entertained, well, I guess she'd think that this is not a video that you'd be seeking. She doesn't really conceive of people seeking out media for reasons other than she would seek out media, which is for TENI reasons. I'm sold completely that she's an ENTJ. With polished FE, she's got this crazy hyper editing thing going on where she takes out any extra space to make her video tight, and she's got a consistent approach. She's been only at this for about a month, it looks like, but has posted every day, has custom thumbs, and most of it's all about TE and I shit. So, lady, congratulations. Oops. Despite the sounding of the alarm there, you are going home a free lady today, and you're going home a free lady with a rare type indication. Namely, you are actually a real female ENTJ, which we don't encounter very often here around the type police. And so kudos to you for getting your type right, and kudos to you for beginning what I'm sure will end up being a very successful channel, because you're using a lot of NIT. Thanks for watching Type Police, or TENI, and tune in next time for another exciting episode of the Type Police. Try as you might, you just can't type, 'cause you're mistyped. And I've been waiting to pull you over all night. Type Police, Type Police, please pull that guy over. He says he's INTP, but seems extroverted, sensing to me. I think he's ESFP, or Type Police.